Fishing lures come in all shapes, sizes, and even scents. But what do fish really eat? Let me save you some time. Anything. They'll eat anything. Great. Now you can turn off this video and go fish. Just kidding. You should probably keep watching. Okay. Some species will eat just about anything, but that's not always the case. Others can be selective and at times won't touch your offering. But that doesn't mean you need to go crazy when targeting fish. What I've found, getting swept away in the commercialism of the tackle industry, is that there's no magic bullet. There's no single lure to rule them all, but the average angler doesn't need to cram their tackle box full of stuff either. Most fish will bite a handful of lures, provided you know how to use them. I have two basic methods for selecting lures. Let's start the fun way. Everyone gets hyped when they see fish in the water, but you should be getting excited about the things around them. While snorkeling in my local creek, I started to notice all the minnows, bugs, and other things fish eat. This is an awesome experience because you can watch how fish interact with each other, move underwater, and respond to your presence. Another great way to see what's available is to flip over a couple of rocks and take a look at what's hiding underneath. If you have a small net or a piece of cheesecloth, you can also sift for things drifting in the water. Bugs are a staple food for most fish, which explains why fly anglers are obsessed with them. It blows my mind how many species exist and all the variations you get with different life cycles. Some are big, some are small, some crawl around the riverbed, while others have wings. Let's see what we can find. The case stuck to the underside of this rock doesn't look like much, but if I squeeze a bit, we'll see a caddisfly larva peek out. Under magnification, the segments that make up its abdomen and thorax become visible. Its head and legs look a bit scary, but most bugs are harmless. Some builders use whatever they find in the water to make a home. In this case, it's stones. Here we see an adult caddisfly. Check out those tented wings. This rock looks promising. Let's get a closer look.
Hey, watch it, kiddo.
Whoa, sorry. I'm not sure what that was. I'll have to Google that later. This mayfly nymph looks like it may have sustained damage to its caudal filament. If we head to my riverside lab, we'll see its sibling, beating its gills. Back on the water surface, there's an adult mayfly taking a rest. Look at those beautiful triangular wings. And here's another.
Well, hi.
Wow, that was magical. Stonefly nymphs like this one can look similar to mayflies, but their shape is a bit different. And check out those appendages at the rear. Only two. Flipping stones may also reveal an egg mass or a few annelids, like earthworms and leeches. Let's dry off for a bit and explore the riparian zone. Unlike the aquatic macroinvertebrates we've seen so far, ants, beetles, and other terrestrials spend most of their time on land. But that doesn't stop fish from eating them when they fall into the water from overhanging vegetation. Well, we're in the water, so let's look around. Smaller fishes like dace, darters, chubs, shiners, and even immature gamefish are at times a food source for larger specimens. The same goes for saltwater species like peanut bunker, Atlantic silversides, and more. I find surf casting a bit tougher than freshwater fishing, but when nature provides clues to where bait fish are, that's a good place to try casting your lure. Freshwater crustaceans can be an important source of food for trout, especially those that are active year-round, like scuds. Bass will also eat them, but most anglers spend their time fishing larger forage items, like crayfish. In the surf, shrimp and crabs are probably the most noteworthy item in this classification. Frogs, toads, and other amphibians can all fall prey to large predators like bass, pickerel, or muskie. I don't often fish topwater frogs, but when I do, it's always a treat to watch them get smacked off the water's surface. The second and less wet method to finding the lures that work for you is to jump on the net and look for a few things to try. My website is still under construction, but you'll be able to learn about lures in detail once I go live. For now, remember to keep it simple and give everything you try a fair shake. Don't fish it once and forget about it because you didn't catch anything. Use it until you build confidence, catch a few fish with it, then fish it some more. You've probably figured out this video is a little about lures, a lot about what fish eat, and more about figuring things out for yourself. If you're lucky enough to find sampling data online, you can figure out what's in your water without leaving home. But don't let that stop you from checking things out in person. Fishing is about trying new things and having fun, so get out there and get dirty. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, you're still here. I bet you thought I was going to leave you hanging. I'll give you a few things to try while you're out on the water.